Good morning everyone, welcome back to Crochet Vox. Tracy here. And today is Thursday, so that means that I still have a full day of my training course today, but it's building confidence and something else that I can't remember, but when I read the content it was things I didn't really feel like were that important for me that I needed to be there 100% of the day. So I've booked up a doctor's appointment today. I didn't want to do that yesterday with the content being SEO, and I wanted to make sure that I knew everything about SEO because that's my responsibility on the website. So yeah, I was kind of hoping that there'd be some blanks to fill in, and there was some consolidation things that helped me pulling it together, which was really interesting. But today, I don't know if I need confidence. I think I might have bundles of that. I'm not sure. What do you think? So I think we're all a bit farty sometimes, you know, that where we're a bit lacking in feeling confident, and what's the word? I think we're kind of sums it up is imposter syndrome. We all feel like we have that sometimes, but and I think being a YouTube creator, you do need to master the art of imposter syndrome to actually get in front of the camera and start babbling away in the corner like we do, and and looking like we're doing it with ease. That's the trick, isn't it? So I guess, you know, there's always, I feel like I want to sneeze and I don't. There's always that part of us that's a little bit, oh, nobody likes us, nobody's going to come, you know, that sort of stuff. So I guess, you know, I probably would benefit from it. But they did say that if you have to miss anything, you can always do another one later on. Just dip into the days you've missed. I'll do the whole one again. So, you know, I'll just do a few of the ones that I missed or really need refreshers on in the future. So that's that. So yeah, doctor's appointment this afternoon. It's cold and rainy and don't fancy going out, but you know, needs must really. Didn't sleep very well last night. Every time I laid down, every time I was just in a ridiculous coughing fit. So that woke me, and what I did was I binge watched a whole series yesterday evening called Crime, and it's a drama. It's on ITVX, and it's filmed up there in Scotland. It's got a very broad accent, so there are times when I'm glad of the subtitles. I understand 99% of it, but then there's an occasional word or phrase that's spoken very fast that I don't quite get. So yeah, I'm grateful for the subtitles for that particular show. But I really enjoyed the first season, which was about a serial killer called The Confectioner, and this second season, again, very, very good. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm not sure if there'll be a third, but I hope so. Quite like it. Oh, I need that. I'm not putting it down. You know, sometimes when you've got a bit of it actually helped, didn't it? I got a bit of a voice back. When you drink hot drinks, do you find it burns your throat into submission a little bit? Maybe I should just drink hot fluid all day. Although I don't think that's really good for you. This isn't mega hot, you know, I made it, had a shower, so it's cooled down. Sorry about that. I feel like I've had this for ages, but it's really not been that long. But it really is quite wearing and very tiring, because my doctor explained it to me once that because I have asthma, when you don't get a good lungful all the time, you get very tired because your blood doesn't carry enough oxygen around your body. So that being said, you know, having a cough and lungs and respiratory apparatus full of congestion exacerbates that situation. Good medical word there. Exacerbation of. Anyway, I've got an appointment and it's with the PA again. I shall phone the doctor. Hang on a minute. Sorry about that. I phoned the doctor this morning, and usually I ring them and I get the recording says you are number 25 in the queue or worse. Never better. So this morning I must have hit it dead on, balls accurate, because it said you are number 1 in the queue. Well, I nearly fell out of bed. Seriously, I nearly fell out of bed because I tried to have a little lay in because I couldn't sleep. So I think I must have got about 3 or 4 hours, I suppose. I went to bed at I say 3:30, and I got up before 8. So well, it was 8 o'clock because that's what time you have to ring the doctor. So I kind of woke up just before that by the alarm, and of course my body was saying, oh, you only just got off to sleep. But I hadn't. I'd probably had about by the time I dropped off, I didn't drop off straight away, probably had about 4 hours sleep, something like that, which is better than nothing, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, number 1 in the queue. Couldn't believe it. Nearly hung up because I was so excited. Never happens. Oh, let's do the joke of the day before I forget what it is. Phone, because I've forgotten which one it is. Right, let's get the light on the subject. I do know where my neck lights are now, but I keep forgetting to bring them in. Well, one actually is dangling off of this apparatus, but because it dangles there, I only ever see it when it's in my way. Anyway, the most dangerous season for the elderly people is... Can you guess? What's the most dangerous season for elderly people? Fall. I think that one can get a clappy. Yeah, fall. Nice snazzy envelope, bookmark. Love that envelope. You know, they say tiny things amuse tiny minds, when they're actually on to something. Turn the spotlight off. Got my moisturiser. So last night, one of my lovely subscribers mentioned to me that Crystal from Bag a Day opened a mystery Santa sack on her video, and it was the video that she put up yesterday about her blankets for the charity, the auctions that she does. So I watched it, and she stumbled over the name hobbyrocks.co.uk, but she got there in a roundabout way, and she missed the fact that in the box, because I was asked to send it in a box because she likes things in a box, which I did, and in the box was goodies that she missed, like biscuits, and I always put Biscoffs in whenever I can. So I put a few packs, I think, of Biscoffs in to Crystal's because she's got a few kids. I don't mean that to sound like she's got a hoard or anything, but you know, if one wanted one, or 2 wanted one, or 3 wanted one, it would be a bit awkward if there was only just a pack of 2 little biscuits in there. So I put a few in, and I think a little packet with stitch markers, and so she also asked if the person who sent it picked the yarn, or the woman whose business it was picked the yarn. And I thought, well, I had a feeling that she might know it was me that had the business, because it's Hobby Rocks and I'm Crochet Rocks, and everybody's mentioned me so many times. Well, not everybody, but you know, Granny D definitely does. And I know Crystal watches Granny D, so I figured she might know that it was me, but maybe she didn't know it was me. Anyway, cheers guys. I'm gonna have a bit of a slurp, and I'm actually hungry this morning. It's a little bit annoying that I don't have snacks in the house. You know, we were doing the low carb diet until recently. We were going to get back on it, but illness has just said, you must be kidding, you know. You just want quick, grabbable things or takeaways while you're in this situation. So that's what we've been doing. And we also figured it's really no point now, because getting back on it means a few days of getting back on it, which doesn't really work. When you're doing low carb, you've got to be in it and to win it, so to speak. So we figured now that we'll shelve that. We're just not going out of our way to eat sweets and too many goodies. We're just having dinner, basically, and breakfast and things like that. But having said that, yesterday my breakfast was a bit of a cowboy breakfast. I had looked in the cupboard at something quick to make, because I was under the cosh a bit yesterday. I was really struggling for time. And I looked and I thought, I've got baked beans and I have sausages. So I had sausage and beans. Not the ones you buy in a tin, you know, that sausage and beans. They're a bit like frankfurters, really. But I cooked sausage, chopped them up into bits and had it with beans. And that was my breakfast. I really kind of enjoyed that. So now I'm going to do a separate video, I think, about people unwrapping my orders and stuff, because there's not just one person that's done it, there is another, and it's a giveaway. So yeah, lots going on for hobbyrocks.co.uk at the moment. So not only did we have Crystal, we have Lisa from Lisa Ladybird Loves. And Ladybird Loves has a thing where she does a £30 max buy from whatever shop, and that includes the postage. So obviously if she buys from somewhere abroad, then a lot of that money goes on postage. So she has done me before. Done me sounds bad, not in the biblical sense, you understand, but she has had my shop before, and she's done it again. And so that is her giveaway, and so I will try my best to link those in my description box if you want to find them, the videos for both of those. Crystal's unboxing, she loved everything in that box. She's keeping it all. So it's not a giveaway, but Lisa's is a giveaway. So if you want to win that, there'll be a link in my description box to it. I don't think I've got ow, it really hurts when I do that now, because I've coughed so much. I've not bruised, but hurt all my musculature. Oh my goodness, what a word. I've hurt everything in there through coughing. And even the other night when I did, I thought I'd slept really, really well, and I didn't even really wake up much, you know. And Gary said, I heard you coughing all night. I thought, oh, it didn't wake me up. I must have been really, really mega tired that day. Nothing woke me up last night, though. Oof. So I thought, you know, when I first came out of hospital, when I was draining all of my, you know, they did say don't sleep flat for a while after I had my operation, because it was all around here and inside. So, you know, don't sleep flat was for a while anyway. So in hospital, you're bumped up with cushions and you've got one of those adjustable beds. But when you get home, you just don't, do you? So I had about 50 pillows. That's a bit of an exaggeration. But I did prop myself up on pillows and used to sleep that way for a while until the swelling and everything went down and I could lay flat again. So I was a bit worried about it at first, funny enough. But I thought, if this carries on, I'm going to have to try and do that. But luckily, in the end, I did get off. So, but I will have to maybe do that, find all those pillows. I don't think I've got them anymore, to be honest with you. Anyway, I had to go at plaiting my own hair. You know, you see people, especially people on YouTube, do these amazing videos about how they sort out their own barnet. Well, how is what I want to know. I mean, how? You know, if you haven't got some person who can do that sort of stuff to you, well, I just don't know. I'm in awe of people that know how to do stuff like that to themselves. I've got friends, and in fact, family who can French plait their own hair. French plait their own hair, not just plait. Plait, if you see it, it's all wonky. It's the best I can do. And you know, I thought I put it down to the fact that I didn't have hair for a long time. No, that doesn't sound good, does it? I did have hair, but I had short hair. You know, it's really mega short. I had like a wedge haircut from a rather long time. And because I didn't have to play with my hair to get it in any particular, you know, style, I lost the ability to do it. And, you know, can't curl my hair that well. Can't put it up that well. So yeah, I feel like I lack in that area. Anyway, I am really struggling. So I'm going to get off, upload this video, and I might make one a little later about my extra curricular exertions into the world of bag a day and stuff. Because not everybody watches my chats. I can't think why they don't. Perhaps they don't like to see me babble away in the corner. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and all your kind get well messages that I've been getting. Loads and loads of them, and all the suggestions of what I can be doing. I don't mean while I babble away in the corner or anything, or while you. To alleviate my symptoms and stuff. I do appreciate it. And there was one, I should have made a note of the name, who came up with this onion thing. My mum used to make me do that. So yeah, I know it probably works. But back in the day, when I suppose post-war, where there were no medications, and well, even before that, when there were no NHS perhaps, I don't know, people would come up with these remedies. And the onion one sounds gross, but it actually doesn't taste that bad, as I remember. Like a sweet onion. Anyway, I'm going to get off because the thought of it's not doing me any good. Thank you for watching, as I said, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now, guys.